What's up, sports fans, and welcome to the Bobcast. I'm your host, Shafiyq Hinton. Today we'll get things kicked off with the men's soccer coach, Keith Burns. Nicolette Black is in the field with the football team. Quentin Brown will keep things rolling with our newest segment, Music in the Game. And of course, we'll finish the show with the Showdown, the best debate session in town. But make sure you stay tuned for the entire show. We'll have a special package highlighting Frostburg's homecoming weekend. So let's get started with our own, Keith Burns, the head coach of the men's soccer team. What's fresh off the wire is the fact that you've led your team to the ECAC semifinals this weekend. Could you just talk to me about this and what's going on with the team?
Well, we're pretty excited. 2 months ago, we didn't know where this team was going to be. We lost 10 players, 7 to graduation, and 3 others didn't come back.
So with your matchup this weekend against Lebanon Valley, what's the state in the locker room? Are there any concerns about potential matchup issues? How do you guys measure up with them?
Well, to be honest, we've never faced them, and I've never played them in the 12 years I've been here. So it's a new team for us. We do have a scouting report on them, but we take it like every other game. We worry about ourselves more than the opponent. We do know who a couple of their key guys are.
Well, there you have it, Coach. Thanks for stopping by
no
here
problem.
in studio.
It's been fun.
We certainly appreciate it. And best of luck this weekend, and please bring that hardware back to the Bird.
We will try.
I hope to see it.
All right.
So we have to take a quick break, but first, take a look at this Bobcast special edition. Welcome back. To my right, I have Aaron Ware, and to my left, I have Blake Rudzian. So you already know it's about to be a showdown. Guys, let's get started. First on deck, the NFL. Richie Incognito, did he deserve that suspension? Kind of a fishy situation down there in Miami. Talk to me.
I think he might be being a little too soft about the situation. I think that they were a little harsh on Richie.
Going through their mind is Incognito's history. He has a history of being a dirty player, has a history of being in the locker room, someone sometimes you don't want to be around. So I think they're acting on that a little bit. I want to know from Martin, if something's going on, why not report it as soon as this happened?
Just a little bit.
I think both of you guys hit the nail on the coffin. When you said that he was being a little too soft,
Yeah.
and then the media kind of going off Incognito's past.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dirty player. Because the code in the Miami locker room is that you can do anything to these rookies during training camp. You can drive their car, take their car for a joyride. You can throw their clothes in the water. You can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they said where Richie crossed the line was when he continued to do it after the season had already started. So to me, it's kind of a double negative. You can haze somebody for a period of time, but it has to stop. And then other players in the locker room, they're speaking out and in defense of that teammate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy said you either man up, you show that you can play, and then you don't get picked on. Maybe Martin's just not.
Maybe he didn't
cut
man
out
up.
for anything.
Maybe he didn't man up, and that's why he got a little bit more, and he just couldn't handle it. Maybe he's not a football player anymore.
Hey, like they say, freshmen get the water. But let's move forward. Peyton Manning, he didn't practice Wednesday with an ankle injury. How heavily will his ankle injury affect the rest of his play this season?
I think it's pretty significant. I mean, he's not young anymore. Let's face facts.
I think he'll be fine. I don't think anything's going to affect him. You have to remember he's playing with a neck injury right now. So if he's doing what he's doing now with that, I don't think that the ankle injury is going to pull him back. He may not be putting up the same numbers he has been, but I don't think it's going to be enough to kind of throw the Broncos out of a situation of being a title contender. I think
Able to try to avoid, or that line is going to have to step up big time to help him out.
Listen, we talking about Peyton Manning. This guy, he might be straight-laced, but that's a tough guy. He's been in the league for over 10 years, man. He came back from neck injuries. He's a warrior, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a little ankle is going to stop him. Wrap it up. He'll be out there, and he's going to light that Kansas City defense up come this Sunday.
I think the Chiefs might win this game this weekend because of it.
But we're talking about Peyton Manning, not RG3. He doesn't depend on his feet. All he does, he sits in the pocket, he's cerebral, he feels the pressure, he'll step up. As long as he can step up and go side to side, 1 or 2 steps, I think we're overreacting. Because it's not RG3 or Colin Kaepernick or
You're
a
right.
mobile guy.
You're right.
As long as his arm ain't broke, I'm rocking with Peyton all day. Well, rapid fire real quick, guys. Let's start to wrap things up here. Let's move to NCAA football. Who should be number one?
Florida State.
Roll Tide.
I'm with you, baby. Roll Tide. Guys, another successful showdown, another great show. Fellas, you know we got to do this again, right?
Oh, yeah.
But remember, tune in next time for the latest in local and national headlines. For the Bobcast, I'm your host, Shafiyq Hinton. And remember, guys, good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is your better and your better is your best.